Hello, Snow.
Mother.
Oh, could you say it with a little more disdain, please? Not working with the cats, I see.
What can I say, Rona? I love wildlife, especially cats.
They love you too, dear. They'd love to eat you.
They would not.
You'd be surprised. They're wild animals. And they're just part of the empire that your father left behind. And I just can't handle them anymore.
What does that mean?
It means I'm selling the contents of this park.
This is my father's park. What gives you the right?
You must not know what today is.
Oh, I know. It's the day my father disappeared 5 years ago. The day he went missing.
That's very optimistic of you. But I've met with my lawyers today, and I've had your father legally declared dead. So that means I can do whatever I want with his estate. I am the executor. So I plan to sell the contents of this park because I want those cats to be properly looked after, and I don't want that burden to fall on me anymore.
You can't do this.
But I already have. And as for you, this life of luxury you've been living, that ends today. No more allowance, nothing. You will work for your money. Do you know what other operations your father owned?
He owned some nightclubs. I'm not quite sure the names.
Yes, he had some nightclubs, but those were just the legitimate operations he operated. But your father was also a pimp.
A pimp? I think you're mistaken.
That was just part of himself he didn't want to expose to you, but now that he's gone, I knew your father on a level that, let's say, you wouldn't want to imagine. A more intimate level.
You're right, that's enough.
But along with these nightclubs, he had brothels. And since you're not going to be working with those cats anymore, I'm going to put you to work on your back.
Excuse me? You're not the boss of me.
Actually, I am. I've been made your legal guardian until you become of age. It must be so hard being 17. You want to be an adult, but you're not. But that's okay. I'm going to give you all the opportunity you can to be an adult. People will travel far and wide to see what you have to offer.
I'm not going to let you do this to me.
I already have. And don't try to use your cell phone either. I've already had the service disconnected. You're going to be taken to your new home, put in a room, and if you do what you're told, you'll be given food. If you don't, you'll starve. This is your new normal, Snow, whether you like it or not. I've wanted to do this for the last 5 years. And now the day's finally come, and there's nothing you can do about it.
My father, when he returns, he's going to be very upset that you pimped out his only daughter.
I'll go ahead and tell you this because there's nobody around. But I killed your father. I diced him up into little pieces and covered him in sardine oil, and I fed them to those cats of yours. It's amazing how acidic their stomachs are. Nothing left. No bones. There's no trace of your father left, and when I'm done with you, there'll be no trace of you. Unless you want to put it into it now.
No.
Are you sure? That means you'll do what I ask and go where I say?
Yes.
Wow, that was easy. I really wasn't looking forward to redecorating this kitchen with your brain matter. I really love this paneling. It's so hard to find. This is your new life, Snow. Get ready.
straight.
Now?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes! Can you hear me?
I'm gonna be able to hear everything you say now. The walls are really thin.
What's your name?
Tell me yours first.
I'm Snow White.
You're the daughter of Mr. White? Like, the guy who owns the place?
That's right.
It wasn't so bad when he used to be around. I used to be a call girl. He would let me work whenever I wanted. But things happened when she came. She caught me on drugs and I've been stuck in this room ever since.
That's awful. They just locked me in here because they just legally declared my dad dead after being missing for 5 years. He didn't just disappear though.
Oh, I know. Everyone knows. That bitch killed him, fed into his big cats. They didn't know the difference between their chopped up master and their daily feed.
I've thought about him every day. I was only 12 whenever he went missing.
This is human trafficking. This is sex slavery. None of this was like this until your father was out of the picture.
So, what's a normal day like here?
You don't want to know.
I need to know.
So, who all has been in your room so far?
Just the guy that took all my clothes.
So you haven't been visited by the photographer yet?
No.
She's gonna come soon, and she's gonna take some pictures of you.
What kind of pictures?
Pictures online, certain types of pictures that men want to see or something like that.
Seriously?
And once the offers start coming in, you'll be working day and night. They'll pair you up with as many men as they can find.
This sounds horrible.
If you're good, you get food. Once a month, they'll give you your birth control pill, and then they'll start giving you other drugs. And then time just starts like beginning to run together.
I can't be here.
Do you think that I want to be here?
What's your name?
What will you do with my name if I tell you?
I'll remember it. Even though I can't see right now, you and I are in the same situation.
It's a living hell. I'm Rapunzel, by the way.
That's a pretty name.
It's not my real one. They just give it to me while I'm working. Is Snow White your real name?
Yes.
Of course it is. Well, I've seen many pictures of you before.
You have? Oh God.
Oh no, sweetie. That's not my name. I'm the photographer. I'm here to take your pictures. I bought a few things that make the pictures seem more interesting.
You.
Yes, me.
What are you doing here?
Well, when I look back at the photos, I realized how sexy you were and how I wanted to be your first. So I paid top dollar to be here now.
Kind of ironic that you're the one here whenever you were paid to take pictures to entice other people.
Oh, well, you'll make it well worth my time. What can I say? When I see something I like, I go for it at any cost.
So, what now?
What now is we make them sexy photos come to life. First thing I'm gonna do though is bend you over my knee. Oh yes, this will be just fine.
I made quite a bit of money from this photographer. Let's make sure she gets what she paid for. Oh, she's got her over her knee. Corporal punishment, I like it. Who is that? Who's coming into that room? He's going to ruin everything. Where is he taking her? The window. Somebody stop them! Don't let them get away! What do you mean she got away?
I don't know, somebody hit me in the head and knocked me out. And next thing I remember, I woke up and the window was busted out and they were gone.
Who took her?
I didn't get a good look at him. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. I don't suppose I have to tell you how this sets me back. And if anyone believes a word from her mouth, then everything I've worked towards is ruined. Don't start. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything. You were gonna say I didn't have to kill the photographer. No judgment here. You've got a little blood on you. Maybe I like it. If it were socially acceptable, I'd wear it all the time. Take a deep breath. I should have killed her when I had the chance. Just like I did her daddy 5 years ago. He was old enough to die. She's still a girl. Don't go getting soft on me. You told me to make a move, so I made a move. Perhaps it's just your imagination thinking that I told you to do that. There's no mirror on the wall. What do I do? Kill her. Kill her now. I'm in the middle of an important business deal. I don't have the time. Then hire someone else to do it. Where do I find such a man? You are the head of your organization. You have the resources. Quit your bitching. Fine, I'll quit bitching. Let's get to work. You go, girl. Going.
Got something for you. Got them out of your closet.
What were you doing in my closet?
I knew you were in trouble. I needed to find some clothes that fit you.
Do you expect me to change now?
You can find privacy. I won't peek. Don't wander too far off, though.
Thanks. So, do we have time for introductions now?
I already know your name.
You know my name, but I don't know yours.
People call me Stumpy.
Where'd that come from?
It's my nickname.
Okay, where'd that nickname come from?
You know how it is. You get used to what people call you. Your father used to call me that.
You knew my father?
Yeah, I worked for him for years. He told me to keep an eye on you. Make sure you were safe.
When did he tell you that?
About a week before he disappeared. He was afraid for his safety and for yours.
Well, he didn't disappear. Or he's not missing either. He's dead.
Yes, I had feared the worst, but I wasn't for sure. How did he die?
It was Rona. She killed him. She fed him to the big cats.
Twisted way to get rid of someone. Feed them to their exotic pets. Irony will come back around, though. When you're ready to face her, Rona will find that the tables have turned.
Face her? What are you talking about?
I'm a survival expert, trained in the art of marksmanship. Your father wanted me to transfer these skills to you in the event that we ever cross paths.
So, you've been watching me for like 5 years?
That's right.
How are we just now meeting?
Your father told me not to intervene unless I felt like your life was in danger. When your mother moved you from your home to the brothel, I knew it was time for me to step in. Your stepmother is going to stop at nothing until she has you back. That means she's going to send people after us because she's too busy to do it herself. That and she's trying to sell off the big cats. She has prospective buyers lined up all week, and she doesn't want to disappoint them by not being here.
Magnificent creatures, aren't they?
They are. But are they worth the price you're asking for?
What line of business are you in, Mr. King?
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I want to put it in terms that you might understand.
I sell cars.
So you know all there is to know about the sales game.
I learn new things here and there, but I've been around the block once or twice.
And when you go around this block, is it in a new or a used car?
I like to drive some of the higher-end vehicles that we have.
The higher-end vehicles. So technically the car has been used since you take it to dinner and a movie on Thursdays.
Have you been following me or something? It's kind of creepy.
No, I have not been following you, but I know your type. You turn around and sell used cars for new prices.
It's not exactly how that works, but what's your point?
The value is here in these cats. They've been taken care of, well fed, they've been given all their shots. And I told you I would give you a discount if you bought in bulk.
I remember.
What do you plan on doing with them?
Why do you care?
Just curious.
Okay. The zoo where I live is not the best. I plan to open my own zoo to compete with them. Give the kids the opportunity to witness nature in a more majestic way.
It's very noble of you.
I'm glad you think so. Not to mention, people love wild animals. This investment will pay for itself. I'm surprised you're not keeping them.
They were my husband's. I just had him declared legally dead. We're downsizing and we don't have the manpower. And they're a lot of work, I'm sure you already know.
Sure they are, Miss Rona. At King's Autoplex, We sell a lot of cars. Therefore, I have a lot of money. So I'll have the capital to hire the people to take care of those cats of yours and any other animals I acquire.
Sounds like a plan. Shall we go inside and start the paperwork?
I'll join you in a moment. I want to watch this one a little longer. He has a fierce look in his eyes.
So, what is this place?
I live out here.
In the woods?
Yeah. It's peaceful. Away from people. Fresh air.
That's true. I like being outside and working with animals.
I know you like the big cats. And you don't want to see them go.
I don't understand. We put all this time and energy into them, and she's just gonna sell them? What?
People have different agendas. It's hard to trust anyone these days.
Speaking of, since we're still building trust, tell me something about my father.
Something about your father. What would you like to know?
Well, how did you meet him?
I was a troubled youth. Bounced from foster home to foster home. I spent many nights in jail because that's the only way the sheriff thought he could discipline me. I got bored. Didn't have anything productive to do. I tried stealing from your father. But instead of calling the cops and having me arrested, he gave me food, a comfortable place to lay my head. I owe my life to your father. He loved you so much. That's why I'm here protecting you. Because he told me to. Anyway, now that we've built trust, what do you say we get to training? I feel like we're going to have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, let's go. So, are we just gonna live in the woods from now on? Don't you have a house you stay at?
I do, but probably wouldn't be best to take you to civilization right now. Rona has eyes and ears everywhere. You wouldn't want to be discovered.
That's true. Well, at least the weather's nice.
Yeah, it's important to stay optimistic, even when things don't turn out the way you want them to be.
Yeah, sometimes it's really hard to maintain a good attitude, especially right before I went to the brothel. I had just learned about my dad.
How did you find out?
Rona told me. She straight up looked me in the eye and told me to my face.
That's it!
What's it?
Why didn't you tell me this before?
I didn't think it would make a difference. It's not like I have a recording of it or anything.
But you do. You just haven't accessed it yet. We have to get into your memory.
You can access my memory?
Yeah. Advances in modern technology has completely leveled the playing field when it comes to espionage.
That's it. You're a spy.
When I want to be. Just lay back and try to relax. How long ago was that?
It was right before I went to Well, you know.
I think I found it.
Did you hear that?
I still almost got it. Got it.
I'll go ahead and tell you this because there's nobody around. But I killed your father. I diced him up into little pieces and covered him in sardine oil, and I fed them to those cats of yours. It's amazing how acidic their stomachs are. Nothing left. No bones. There's no trace of your father left, and when I'm done with you, there'll be no trace of you.
Well, just gotta get to the authorities.
Stumpy, it's been a while. Always getting into people's business.
My loyalties lie with your husband.
My dead husband. And the only thing left of him is standing in front of you.
And I'll do whatever I can to protect her.
You'll try, but you'll fail. Because what you don't know is I'm whispering thoughts into your ear, and they're going into your mind and down to your heart. And I am taking full control of you.
No.
Don't try to fight it. It'll only make it worse in the end.
No!
If you fight me, it could be bad for Snow White. Even deadly. So I would submit if I were you. Submit! Submit! Submit. Submit.
Is everything all right?
You are really a pain in my side, Snow White. You're gonna stop running. This foolish man's going to bring you back to me. He interfered with my plans, and for that he's going to pay.
Rona? Is that you? Are you talking through him?
Yes. I'm glad you recognized me through my words. And now I will show you through my actions that I am not one to be trifled with. You will do what I say.
What are you gonna do? Lock me in another whorehouse?
Just come back and we'll talk more about it.
I'm not coming back, and he's not gonna make me come back either.
That's where you're wrong.
He's trained me now.
So you think you're better than your master? Don't fight it. You're going to lose.
I'm here for a reason. I'm still here. I'm strong, and I'm tough. You're not gonna get away with this.
But I already have. Your father's dead. He's not coming back. But you will. And then I'll deal with Stumpy.
We have what we need to turn you into the authorities.
What? This memory recorder? I'll have Stumpy bring it back to me. So I can keep it somewhere safe.
Give me that. It's not right what you're doing.
I'll be the judge of what's right and wrong. Now, are you gonna come back with me, or do I need to whip you into shape?
You already whipped me into shape, and I know what I'm doing in a fight.
Guess we'll see about that.
Yeah, we will.
Such a good boy. You brought me the memory recorder, so now Snow White has nothing. I've tied you up because I'm about to give you back control. Speak.
Where the hell am I?
There he is. You haven't changed a bit.
Unfortunately, I can say the same. You're a leech of the legacy Mr. White left, and you've all but pissed it away.
Not yet. You have no idea what my plan is, Stubby.
My friends call me Stumpy, but you are not my friend.
So, what can I call you? Or what do you give me permission to call you?
I'm giving you permission to go die in a hole, you miserable bitch.
That's not very nice after all I've done for you. I brought you here alive, but Snow White is still out there. No thanks to you.
Your ex-husband told me that if she were ever in harm's way, I needed to intervene.
So you're after jailbait. You know she's only 17.
Hey, I'm not the one that put her in a brothel.
Neither did I. I just put her in a room that happened to be in a brothel. What a coincidence.
I'd say.
My original plan was not to harm Snow White, but just to get rid of her so I didn't have to look at her pretty, stupid face every day.
Wow. Were you jealous because it's prettier than yours will ever be? You might have once been a rose, but clearly you're withering on the vine.
You want to know my new plan? I'm going to bring Snow White here and tie her to that chair, and I'm going to rip her heart out and hold it in my hand until it stops beating.
You'll never get her back. She's changed a lot since you knew her. You better run, Rona. You better hide, because she's coming for you. And when she gets you, there's not a damn thing in this world that can save you.
Is there anything you'd like me to tell Snow White before I kill her?
You'll never have her in this chair. She's stronger and prettier than you'll ever be.
Sim, man, it's like we living the life, man. Been working all these long hours. We on a vacation, we got a shipwreck. Man, it's the little thing that matters now, man. Crazy white girl. Nah, that's not my nature, but if that what you into now, crazy white girl, no, when we get back down home, nah, there's a club that I can take you to that got them in there. No, Rich, no, bro. Crazy white girl coming in.
Help!
Oh. You think? Take one of these. She ain't running fast.
Help!
Ma'am. Is everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. Someone's trying to kill me.
Don't you just hate with that?
Do either of y'all have a phone? I need to call the cops.
No need. We're here. Sam. It's our day off, man. We're not here. Rich, come on, man. Crime don't stop. Neither should we. This woman needs our help. We have to help her. All we gotta do is get her back to the car, which is over there. Who is that?
He works for my stepmom.
He packing some heat. Some major heat. Relax, Rich. I got my gun, don't you? Man, we on vacation, man, in the car. Stop, Rich. see that?
I see it.
That's crazy. So you saying this man worked for your mother? Can you confirm that she sent him to kill you?
Yeah, it was all self-defense.
It looked like it was. We may need to go talk to your stepmother. Probably gonna arrest her.
Hey, can we make a stop along the way? I gotta rescue someone.
Well, since we about to go, hey, can we just stop by the gas station? I want to give me a little bag of chips and some drink. You want anything, little mama?
Yeah, I'm parched.
I got you. All right, man. Come on. No, we're gonna send you in alone. So go in there and see if you can get your stepmother talking. See if you can get her to admit her guilt.
Got it.
Oh man, like my favorite TV show, The Wire. We're gonna be doing a stingray. A sting. Dude, Snow, is there a back way out there?
Yeah, there's a back door.
Okay, Rich, I'm gonna need you to stay here and watch the front. Watch the front door now. I'm gonna go around back. All right, I got my eye peeled on.
I got a recording.
I wasn't sure how this would all play out, but I'm not surprised. Can I fix you a drink?
Like you fixed my father a drink 5 years ago?
That's funny. This whole thing has been blown out of proportion.
I don't think I made a big enough deal about what you put me through. Who the fuck puts a minor to work in a fucking whorehouse? Only one twisted bitch like you would do something like that.
A twisted bitch like me who took care of you for the past 5 years. I could have made you disappear just like your father, but a part of me was against that.
Yeah, the part of you that realized you were gonna get caught. The only person you care about is yourself. You're not so big and bad now that the tables have turned and you're the one with the gun pointed at you.
You really feel like you have something on me because one of your father's lackeys recorded some of your memories and you showed it to who exactly?
The cops, they're outside waiting on you.
And what exactly are they convicting me of?
You know what you did.
Right. Well, for this next little bit to pop, I want to hear you say it.
You killed my father.
Hello, Snowflake.
Dad?
Who was it that you said I killed?
Where have you been?
I had to get away. Too many people looking for me. I had to lay low for a while till things calmed down.
But you missed out on our life together.
We can make up for lost time.
Well, you're gonna have to visit her behind a padded wall. Who's going to believe you now? You forged some lie about me killing your father, and who knows, you probably told them I locked you away in some whorehouse and put you to work. Who's gonna believe anything you say?
Give me the gun, Snow.
No.
The gun.
No.
It's not necessary.
I can't believe you would shoot your father. I know you recorded your memory and got my confession on tape, and I myself have such technology. I can recreate memories and bring people back to life. It just takes a little performance magic.
Where's Stumpy? I know you brought him here. What have you done with him?
You're not gonna like the answer to that question.
You killed him, didn't you?
mind reader, are we? And there's one other thing I bet you don't know.
What's that?
How strong I am. There's still some things you don't know about me. Where'd you go, Snow? Where'd you go, Snow? You're not gonna win. Don't say that! She is the future, not you. You've had your time. There's never enough time! You're a part of me. You know it's bad luck to break a mirror. Then stay out of my way!
It's bad luck to break a mirror, Rona, and you just broke 3.